Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you guys how I made $15,000 within the first 4 minutes of market open by day trading options on Tesla. So guys, let's start with my game plan for the day. On this day, to be honest, I was only focusing on 2 tickers, ES and Tesla. Usually I like watching 3 to 4 tickers, but on this day, Tesla, my favorite stock, they reported earnings the prior day after market close. So I wanted to give my undivided focus to this stock because I know the price action of this stock, I know the level 2 of this stock, and that is the reason I just wanted to focus on Tesla mainly for the day. I was also watching ES, that is the market internals, S&P 500 futures. 2 days ago, we had a very nice push on ES. We pushed from 38.90 to a high of around 39.60. Then the prior day, the previous day, we had a nice consolidation day. We were holding in between this range the prior day, but we were holding this 39.40 and 39.50 as support. And that is the reason I was watching this zone for a hold of this zone and a push towards the upside for the break of 39.80 and a very important critical psychological zone, that is 4,000 level. Now coming into Tesla, as I said, I was focusing on Tesla mainly for the day because after the earnings, they beat the earnings by a good enough margin and the deliveries were better than estimated. So everything was good about the earnings of Tesla. And that is the reason the stock was gapping up around 3% for the day. So I was watching at the hold of pre-market levels that we will be discussing a bit later on, but I was watching a hold of a pre-market level or maybe a hold of the VWAP at the market open for a continuation move towards the upside. On the daily chart, we have this major zone from 765 to 766. We can see quite a few rejections from 766 right here, 766 right here. So I wanted to watch the 765 zone for a pullback entry for a continuation towards the upside for the break of pre-market high. So here's a 1 minute chart of Tesla and we can focus on this pre-market action. Yesterday, after the release of earnings, we made an aftermarket high of approximately $778. And today, before the market opened, the pre-market high was $772 approximately. After making this pre-market high, we were holding this VWAP nicely. We bounced off the 764 and 765 a few times as well. And as I told you guys on the daily chart, the 766 and 765 is a very important zone, a very important level on the daily chart. So as a day trader, right at the market open, I want to focus at the tape around 765 and around 760 for a pullback entry if we pull back to these levels for a break of pre-market high, which is $772.50 level. I discussed this exact play in the pre-market webinar that we have every single market open day for our Discord members. So if you guys want to join our Discord group, a community of serious and supportive traders, the link will be in the description box below. So now let's talk about my entries and exits. My entry on this trade was at 9:31 a.m. candle on this pullback when I saw the hold of $770 level. I will also play a recording of this trade because looking at the level 2 is very important, and fortunately I have a recording of my trade that I took right at the market open. At the market open at 9:30 a.m. candle, we moved from 765. I was watching the hold of 765, but we straight pushed towards the upside right within the first few seconds of the open. On the second minute at 9:31 a.m. candle, when I saw that Tesla dipped to around $768 level on the level 2, I saw that the buyer stepped back above $770 level and there was a lot of buying around $770 level. I placed my order to get filled. I took 60 contracts. I sized up on this trade because the tape was looking really good. We also had the earnings and I'm taking this trade on the second minute. So if you guys don't know, right at the market open, especially if you're trading options, after the earnings, the IV goes down. So I noticed that IV decreased from around 94% to approximately 70% within the first 2 minutes of market open. So when I took my trade, the IV was around 70 or 75%. First, I took 30 contracts at the hold of 770, and when I saw a dip to 768 and the dip was not supported by a lot of sellers, I added 30 more contracts to my position and I took my partials out at 9:32 a.m. candle. That was this candle. 9:33 and 9:34 a.m. candle. Within the first 4 minutes, I got out completely of this position, making $15,000. Let's now jump on to the trade, recording of this trade, and look at my entries and exits. But before we do that, make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and hit the bell notifications because it helps out the channel a lot. So here's the recording of my trade on Tesla, guys. We can see right at the market open, we pushed from 765 to a high of 775. That is 10 points move right at the market open. So I don't want to chase this stock. I just want to wait for a pullback. I want to see a good level hold on the level 2 and then take my position. And if you guys focus on this number, the IV at the moment it's 68%. At the market open it was 94%. So the IV has gone down, so that means I can now take my position after the first few seconds of the market open. After the push up right at the market open, we can see on the level 2 we dipped to 768, but a lot of buyers are stepping up around 769 and 770. That's why I placed my first 30 contracts and I got filled at a fill price of 9.45. Now for my second entry, when I saw the push above 769 back again, a lot of green on the time and sales and 770 is trying to hold, I added 30 more contracts to my position and my fill price on those contracts was 8.92. So my average fill price is around 9.20 and I'm holding 60 contracts, 780 calls, same week expiry. At the break of 775, I just took first 30 contracts out, 50% of my position out at a fill price of 11.55. It's very hard to see on this chart because it's very small, but my entry was around 770. I got a 5 points move. That is the reason you have to focus on the level 2 and the tape when you are taking a trade right at the market open. I caught a 5 points move and I made approximately $250 a contract on the first 30 contracts I took out. On the same minute when Tesla made a new high of the day at the break of 777 and 778 at 9:33 a.m. That means the next minute I took another 10 contracts out at a fill price of 11.55. When Tesla made a new high of the day around 779.9, but we failed to hold and break above 780, I took another 10 contracts out at a fill price of 12.40 because I wanted a push above 780, but then we saw an aggressive sell-off and a push under 777. That's why I covered the remaining 10 contracts at a fill price of 11.40. Let's now jump onto my PNL and take a look at how much I made on this trade. So here's my PNL for the day. Overall, I made approximately $15,000 within the first 4 minutes of market open. My first entry was at 9:31 a.m. and my last exit was at 9:34 a.m. Overall making $15,000, which is an awesome day. So to be honest guys, after calling it a day at $15,000, we had a very nice pullback to $770 level. I was thinking of taking another position at the hold of 770 and I could have easily made another $15,000-$20,000 on this trade. So I'm not that sure if I was being smart for not taking any other position, or maybe I was too scared of taking another position. So I need your suggestion in the comment down below. Was I being smart for not taking another position, or maybe was I being a bit too defensive and I kind of underperformed on this trade? Post a comment down below. And also I already posted about this trade on my Instagram. I made a really good reel, so go and give me a follow on Instagram. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.